That's interesting. Very interesting. But I mean, we've already went over this. So when a reader says the signs were all around them, but they didn't pay attention, that God hid the Earth Angel in plain sight. Well, I mean, I live on Divine Street, corner of Divine and Bama, and you get a lot of Alabama energy in the cards. I mean, Amun Ra means hidden God. And the missing, when you say that there are storm demons protecting the Earth Angel, well, the Allah that is missing on the sign of Bama means storm demon. So it's what it is. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. And the signs were all around him, I agree. But now when you say a rare breed and there is no one else like you, and you have reached the highest state of human consciousness for the crown activation, and becoming one with God, is that raw power that they didn't want Pisces to step into, Pisces Sun? Is that what it is? I can't do anything about that. I mean, when you say they tried to block the DNA activation, why would they do something like that? I mean, trying to identify a soul by the body in the energetic realm is like trying to identify a driver by the car. It's the dumbest shit I've ever heard of in my life. I mean, now, when I hear about RH negative bloodlines and da-da-da-da-da, it's what it is. I've seen the energy that's in those. I see through people's form. So it's what it is, that INFJ seer of sight gift they're talking about. What are you doing? She's doing stuff. Hang on, I gotta watch her. I like to watch her do stuff. Go, Daisy, go! Anyway, 2:22 on the clock. So you have a Pisces Sun with a direct connection to the source and Lyrian energy in your cards. Cool. Where is this monster? Because with Jaguar Coal, I mean, if you're going to have as above, so below with a death cult on the planet, as I put all of this in the comments on the last video. I just start dropping hints, tips, clues, and unsolicited advice, basically. It's just what it is. Anyway, I mean, y'all are trying to figure it out, and I'm trying to find that monster y'all are talking about. I do. I want to find that Earth Angel, because that's if that's the fuck around and find out angel, I certainly don't want to fuck around and find out. That's what it is. You're talking about the Sagittarius and Neptune that rules Pisces Sun. That's the Temperance Angel energy. That it is. And I mean, if y'all can't figure out if it's the Temperance Angel or the Angel of Death, well, I mean, if you have a connection with the Most High is a little bit of all of it. So, I mean, that connection would make you a little bit of all of it. Because Aries, Mercury, Venus, that would be the goddess of war, morning star energy. So that'd be the angel of death. I can't do anything about that. Can't change who we are now, can we? But when you say reaching the highest state of human consciousness, are you talking about the path that Sagittarius and Neptune took with the sun in 13th house astrology? Because I just kind of do shit. I just listen to the voices in my head. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. That's the hardest part about intuition, is following intuition. And there's not many people doing that nowadays. Certainly not. However, when you're talking about demons protecting the Earth Angel, the fucking Allah missing on Bama means storm demon. I can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. And yeah, we're about to they said it happens tonight, and that's what it is. I mean, if we're going to go over into 0701 divine endings and conclusions. That's basically God force magic or mindfulness and justice. I can't do anything about that. That's that 77 energy in there. And I mean, 16 breaks down into a 7. So there you go. There's your 77 of mindfulness and justice. The math is a mathin'. Anyway, yes, I mean, you have to ask yourself, when these readers are talking about they went up against the divine, like going up against God himself, is that like Raw? Is that like raw sun energy? I can't do anything about that. The light triggers their demons, and I mean, worrying about what I'm going to do standing in my power, I'm doing it. And China's flooding, fucking New Mexico's swimming around. That's what it is. You judge you. You judge you. Energy is energy. I don't have to do much of anything. I don't have to, especially when what they want for the divine is what they want for themselves. Look at them just falling like fucking dominoes. Blink, 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 blink. Can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. And you got to think that was what they didn't want to happen, because it's trigger demons. The trigger demons didn't want to put out their triggered demon energy just to have that demonic shit go right back on them. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. That's what it is. I can remember the first time I was scrying. It was a fucking trip. So I'm sitting on a bench waiting for the lockdowns to end. And I'm looking at my big toe and just kind of going INFJ, consciously unconscious. When you hear Scott Morgan talk about, he's a licensed MBTI counselor, when he talks about the consciously unconscious human, the INFJ, and the world that we have found that other people just fucking can't see. That's what it is. It involves scrying and divination and the planes of light. So when you're able to drop down into the planes of light and scry and get your messages, that's what it is. Terence McKenna said Carl Jung explained it in the best way that he could. It would be autonomous elements escaping the psyche and presenting themselves into a physical form. Now, Higher Balance calls it the planes of light. I call it Reiki for astral sight activation. Anyway, doesn't matter what you call it. It's the same result when you do it. However, I can remember sitting and staring at my big toe, and I see people fighting. I'm like, why the fuck am I watching people fight in my big toe? I didn't know it was called scrying back then. It was just me staring at my big toe and seeing people fight. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then I hear this loud crash, and I look up from my big toe, and the scene that I was scrying in my big toe was happening right in front of me. So it was pretty cool. Pretty cool getting my scrying messages out of my big fucking toe. So when people are trying to figure out how Pisces knows, keep in mind I can scry in my big toe. So, it's just what it is. It's that gift of sight that they talk about. Don't do that. Stop. Right, and that's why I said a long time ago, I don't like it when my predictions come true, because I only see the negative shit. I see people fighting in my big toe, and then blip, there it is. That's that spiritual protection that the paranormal INFJ has, 9/11 on the clock. It's just what it is. So, as we continue to go forward, and people are still trying to figure it out, I mean, they said earlier that people didn't think Pisces had the right to have these divine spiritual gifts. And I immediately thought of the Kardashian girl. You know, she goes to a talent agent, and he said, so, what do you bring to the table? She says, I'm a Pisces. I am the table. And I agree. If they don't think I have the right to have these spiritual gifts, they need to remember, I'm the whole Christ consciousness Christmas tree and the whole fucking store of gifts underneath it. So, And it is pretty neat that we've manifested the cosmic egg of do unto others. It's pretty cool. And I mean, I wouldn't think that I'm the only one that can pull it off. But you got readers talking about, oh, Pisces Sun is a rare breed. That Temperance Angel is a rare breed. There's no one else like you. And that's what it is. It's the triple threat tower of karma for sure. That's what it is. And I mean, you girls are talking about Archangel Michael. He's known as the angel of death. So don't get it confused. There are many angels of death. It's just what it is. All right, when you talk about Pisces is the escort of souls, do you mean QHHT, like quantum healing hypnosis technique, where I do past life regressions? Because that's escorting souls through the death experience. A lot of confusion, a lot of That's why I got 5-star reviews, and they've got a bunch of this. That's what it is. It's all right. While they're doing this, I'm doing that. And I mean, when I hear you girls talking about they have opened Pandora's box, because it's what it is. I mean, when I had Anya, another Pisces sun, see, she had a dentist appointment the same day as me, so I knew to follow that, just like hearing people's fire alarms go off at the same time as mine. It's spirit working through us. So like the remote viewer getting the same deal in his car accident when they did, didn't they do car wreck spells on Pisces, and then 3 of us have a car wreck at the same time? It's just what it is. It's all right. They also had a huge Tesla disaster in Las Vegas at the same time. So it's what it is. I mean, you're talking about the ultimate battle between good versus evil, but I mean, when we're protected, then me and the remote viewer get the same deal on our replacement vehicle, and even better deal. So that's what it is. I can't do anything about that. However, yes, I will be continuing to call my energy back and yank the rug right out from under these individuals. That's what it is. When you readers say that Pisces, the past will be coming back for a short time, to me that means everyone from the past. They'll be coming back for a short time. Everyone that harvested off my channel. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. Right, as the Schumann resonance, I mean, what they have got my energy involved in has affected my normal meditation. And that's the thing, is it's the battle between good and evil. Evil thinks that the healer, the good guy, that he should be sacrificed so that evil can run free as little triggered demons harvesting energy off of the sun healer. So didn't a reader say something about the government was trying to block out the sun so that they could continue harvesting off of Pisces? I don't know that to be true, but I know I'm going to call my energy back. That's what it is. I can't. If their investments are failing, cool, they invested in the wrong thing. That's what it is. There's risks associated with investments. So when I hear that, it takes just as much energy to work against the system designed to make you fail as it does to work with it. Cool, I just keep working with it and calling back my energy that's designed for divine justice and judgment. I can't do anything about that. Talk to the divine. And it's just what it is. So, because I mean, you got to ask yourself, why did they not want Pisces to wake up? So that triggered demons could run your system? Okay, we can go with that. Because I mean, that's basically what you have, is an entire system of trigger demons that are now dipped in the wrong dead dad for Thanksgiving energy. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about evil trying to cover up the wrong dead dad for Thanksgiving because they want to cover their pecker in a kid on an island. That's nothing to do with me. That has nothing to do with me or 5-star reviews. That's what it is. However, seeing that energy in the cards of them harvesting energy off of our channel and then manipulating it, trying to control the narrative, that tells me it's the same thing Americans did to Dolores Cannon. They put a picture of Dolores Cannon up and then tell you all of their bullshit and you listen to it, when it has nothing to do with QHHT. It has to do with harvesting energy. AI harvesting energy and keeping whoever's behind that concept away from the truth speakers. Which is fine, because I mean, now that they're going up against the divine and they realize, oh God, we screwed up. Yes, you have. Sirens. That's what it is. And I mean, that's one of my favorite Busta Rhymes songs. Call the ambulance to come and pick the people up. Put their body on a stretcher and carry their ass out. That's what it is. I mean, it's job security for a healer. I mean, when you girls are saying that the Earth Angel is unstoppable, what is that? Because the Allah missing off Obama is known as a storm demon? So I can't do anything about that. I told y'all this. And now you're telling everyone in the cards today. I told you this on my last channel, and now you ladies are telling everybody more about it today. That puts me years ahead of what y'all are saying today. That puts me years ahead of what you're saying today. That's what it is. I have a lot of fun with this. However, you got to keep in mind, Nostradamus, he ran up and down the streets screaming shit to his neighbors about stuff that hasn't even happened to you yet. Anyway. Good talk. Yeah, we're going to have some fun with this. So, I mean, it's what it is. When y'all were talking about these entities are grabbing hold of density, yes, the body is 70% water. So it's the same thing as talking good to water or cursing your water. Okay, whatever they have summoned, these negative energies, it's Reiki for entity attachment removal. I mean, go do your research. But no, these spirits of greed, influence, yes, they have nowhere else to go. But the density of a dim people with no light to protect themselves, they have no spiritual protection. They don't know psychic defense. And that jinn that they summoned, right? When you hear these readers talk about they opened up Pandora's box, they've got no fucking idea. That's like opening up Hellraiser. So, oh, look at this pretty box, and then chains and shit shoot out of it. That's what it is. I mean, you have already named basically everyone that surrounded my business. So it's what it is. I can't do anything about tarot readers across the planet naming everyone in the community around my business. That's a community issue, not a 5-star healer issue. It's just what it is. Anyway, yeah. So it's just go listen to tarot. I love to hear tarot talk about the Earth Angel. It's freaking, and Pete, you can't, what are you going to do? They're talking about the Earth Angel, and I'm telling you all about myself. So I can't do anything about that shit. Let them tell you. Let everybody loves the telephone game. So like down the grapevine, I whisper something in your ear, and then they whisper something, then they whisper something, then by the time it gets back to where it started, that shit's completely blown out of proportion. That's 0-star reviews versus 5. Just what it is. I can't do anything about that. And yeah, you're right. This next full moon is going to be the game changer, just like tonight is. So y'all have a beautiful evening, and it's what it is. If you're talking about Pisces ancestors don't play and these people are having sleepless nights, if they're waking up with scratches and bruises that are unexplained, they should be grateful that they woke up at all. If Pisces ancestors don't play, they should be grateful that they woke up at all. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Don't play with magic. How's that sound? Namaste.